Yo, what's up? Kelby with Drone Hypnotics. We're out here, we're gonna be doing some flying on the beautiful Highland Bayou. We're gonna put the DJI Mavic 3 Pro up in the air. I'm gonna get it all set up here. Y'all can watch. It's gonna be so dope. Y'all check it out. All right, here it is. The Mavic 3 Pro. This setup here is a beast. This thing gets it done. You got the Hasselblad camera, you get the 1X, 3X, and 7X, so you can just swap back and forth instantly. You're not having to land this thing, change out $1,000 lenses. You can just swap it right here on the controller, and it's pretty sweet. You guys are gonna check out these shots, you're gonna love them.
Goal point updated.
Here we go. So the motors fire up, and we're gone.
Goal point updated.
Let's see. I'm not sure how much y'all can see on the screen here with the reflections and all, but I'm gonna put it right here in spot lock mode. So I'm gonna lock in on this bridge. Just try to lock on a particular point. The drone will do its best to kind of lock in, and what I like to do is start to kind of move before I start any shot, because it always does a little readjust in the first. There it is. So it's locked in. So now I just go ahead with my left pointer finger. We're recording 4K drone, and we're flying over the bridge here. So just keep it smooth, simple. I'm just coming down and toggling to the right. You can see me there in the boat. And just something as simple as that, you get an incredible shot. So we're gonna go ahead and just do one long ongoing shot here. You can even increase the speed, so I'll just full throttle. We're in normal mode, so there's some limits set, and you can change them in the settings. And we'll put the shot here so you can see it as well. But here we are just circling the Highland Bayou Bridge. I'll start coming up and backing out, and you can see how incredible this drone captures this area, makes it so easy to get those 3D dynamic shots. It's almost like cheating, y'all. For those who've been in the drone game for many years, they'll know this technology is just game changing. What it allows you to do. You know, everybody always likes to say, oh, it'd be cool if you got that shot, or what about this shot, or y'all missed this shot. But at the end of the day, just to get out here, get the equipment, get it set up, make sure you're legal, follow all the rules, have your equipment dialed in, just to do it, that's hard enough. So any shots are amazing. So anything that makes it more efficient. DJI really's got this thing on lock. So here, I'm gonna come back in behind me. Always keeping it in line of sight. You don't want to be driving miles and miles away. You want to be able to look up and see where your drone's at. You can't be flying these things into homes and buildings. That's why you got to get your 107. I mean, if you're doing this for anything more than just having a little bit of fun, if you're trying to take this seriously, it's good to get that 107. You learn a lot in the process. Just like that, we got a really cool shot. I'll cut it there. So I'll just put it here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm gonna take that spot lock off. I'm gonna look up at the boat, 3X in. Look at this. I can even at 3X, it'll let me lock in on the boat. Spot lock locks in. It sees the vehicle now. You just move a little bit. A lot of times at 3X, it may jump and lose focus or track of what it's tracking here. But there it is, it locks in. It sees us pretty good. We're at 3X getting that beautiful shot, so you can kind of see how that works. But here I'm gonna go ahead and pull up and go to the right. Just get an absolutely beautiful shot here at 3X. panning down, getting that sunset, or sorry, not that sunset, but that actual horizon in the shot. It's always really, really important. And if you guys who are real technical, y'all wanna know the real secret. The secret is to get out here, fly the drone, forget about everything else, get locked into that footage, make sure you're safe, and you just fly around and the world will reveal itself, the incredible shots, the dynamics, the birds. It all just happens. You're just here as a part of it to capture that moment. You can't control everything, but the faster you realize that and you just put it in the sky and just kind of follow your heart, what looks good, what's beautiful, what's pretty. Don't do what you think someone else will like, do what you like, and you'll see how amazing these shots will turn out. If you ever hear planes or helicopters, you know you're in the right flight path. You know you're not exceeding your, the scope of acceptable flight. You're not going over 120 meters, 400 feet, even lower in many places. If you even hear planes, it's better to just get that thing low. They pass quick. Better safe than sorry type of thing. All right, I'm gonna do some flying here. All right, we're flying the bird back home. We got 18%. Normally don't like to even cut it that close out on the water because sometimes landing can be a little iffy out here, but we had to get the shots. Highland Bayou's looking so pretty today. The water's looking green, beautiful day. So we're coming in hot, sport mode, full speed. Don't tell Courtney. That's the warning telling you, hey, you better get down quick. I like to put it in normal mode. It lands easier. I'm gonna hold it down, watch the gimbal, it'll straighten, and then it'll land right in my hand. Sometimes if the motors don't kick off, kick that in a 90 degree, they'll kick off. But if you're gonna attempt to catch, you better grab it tight because these motors are strong. That thing wanna take off. So there we go, successful flight on the Highland Bayou. Beautiful, beautiful day out here, March 2026. I hope y'all enjoyed that one. Another thing to note for you technical folks, drone people out there maybe wondering this footage. So we're using the ND8 right here, and that really does help out here on the water. You get that sun glare on these pretty days, and half the time if you're filming towards the sun or even at that 90 degree or more angle, you get that glare. This helps with that. It does a little work on motion blur. It looks really cool. It does give it a little different look, so you got to be careful. This is the 8. We got the 16 and the 32 and the 64, so you can kind of darken it down as you like. And there's a lot of uses for these, but just so y'all are wondering, how did we produce these shots? Well, this is the Mavic 3 Pro. We got the ND8 filter on it, and we're just doing the rest of the color editing and grading in post, a little bit of stabilization, but it's just like anything, seasoning, don't add too much, just the right amount, and you get this beautiful stuff. So I hope y'all enjoy that again, and we'll see you guys in the next one.